Welcome to the CTB Zodiac channel. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our newsletter today includes the following. When Sagittarius matures in February 2023, it will face challenges that are tough to surmount, and it will be required to fight against the factors of reality. After observing the Sagittarius's lethargy, the Sagittarius has no idea how to pull themselves back up. This state is in a truly deplorable condition. Something unexpected took place. And as a result, the Sagittarius's connection to the other party suffered significant strain as well. Currently, the Sagittarius Virgo is unable to unwind and take things easy since there are persistent dark clouds hovering above his head. My gut tells me that there is a chance of us breaking up, and if that happens, the Sagittarius will be the one to go their separate ways. It's possible that the other person will up and depart unexpectedly, and the Sagittarius has no defense against this. The opponent's approach towards Sagittarius is similarly quite fluid, and it is very direct and lacks any trace of excess. The other side is putting a lot of pressure on him as well, but he has not heard any rumors of dishonesty or betrayal, and the Sagittarius has not uncovered any pertinent traces either. Simply put, the Sagittarius suspects that the other party is keeping something to themselves. Speak without mumbling. Yet it's likely that the other party didn't do this on purpose. But the Sagittarius is still upset, and the Sagittarius has the impression that all of his efforts are pointless in the end, like trying to get water out of a bamboo basket. I get the impression that you're off to a good start. The two of you seem to be really content being together, and your communication is running extremely smoothly. This aura is incredibly appealing to Sagittarius, and the other person will make no attempt to conceal their affection for Sagittarius in any way. There are still challenges that will make it impossible to verify this association. Despite the fact that it need to be done, both Sagittarius and the other party are required to put up a fight against the factors in reality. It's possible that issues about money are holding you back. Both the Sagittarius and the other party are determinedly working toward their objectives and progressing forward along the path that leads to themselves. The energy of the Sagittarius and the other party cannot be compromised once they have the sensation that they are being confined or that they are required to make changes for something. If you are in a committed relationship, it indicates that love is not all you have or that you will not let it stop you from continuing to look for it. There is no question that the two of you are honest with one another, but there is no such thing in romantic relationships as an entirely self-sufficient individual. If one circle comes across another circle, the two circles are not allowed to embrace one another. They cannot be integrated more smoothly into the system unless the angle of fit is reduced. This is also the issue that the sign of Sagittarius is dealing with at the moment. The tension in this connection will only build, like a tight rubber band, until it is beyond what you are able to handle. If you insist on not compromise and on thinking in your own way, then the pressure will only intensify. Follow the range, so you are participating in public divination, which might not be the best choice for you. You are welcome to come talk to me about it if you are interested in learning more. Your own personal divination will be more accurate in determining what your specific circumstance is and what actions you should take. I have been making it clear that the reason you are together is love, and I had the impression that I was about to start a new chapter in my life. Yet, I was not prepared for how challenging it would be for the two of you to let go of some things in order to go forward with your path. I have the impression that the other party is not as focused as he should be. He is not focused on this relationship. Perhaps the excitement that he felt at the beginning of the relationship has worn off for him, and the result is monotonous consumption. The other party is likely to quickly transfer himself after the novelty of the situation has worn off. It is possible that there is additional energy around him, or he may find some other hobbies. In any case, he will not allow himself to be inactive. It would appear that the disagreement between the Sagittarius and the other party is also intensifying. And it has now become difficult for both sides to get along with one another, which is something that the Sagittarius did not anticipate happening. It is important to keep in mind that Sagittarius has gained access to knowledge concerning a third party, and it is also possible that the other party has developed romantic feelings for someone else in the meantime. According to what he said, as soon as the other party loses interest, he will quickly choose a new target, which means that Sagittarius may be the victim of betrayal. It seems as though the impasse is still being maintained. There is no potential for change. The energy of both sides has been smoothed out, and the Sagittarius cannot muster the strength to face this person. The two of them are like two fish out of water, breathing in vain with their mouths wide. It's possible that some Sagittarius left the other party, or it's also possible that the other party departed first. It's not that the Sagittarius hasn't considered getting back together, it's just that the energy of the other party hasn't cooperated. The other party continues to think that it's very wonderful, and the current state represents a fresh beginning for him, hence, he is in a really calm mood. I have the impression that the other party has no chance of going back on their word, and I do not expect him to take the initiative to address the issues with Sagittarius once more. The sign of Sagittarius often has the clown complex. Sagittarius has suffered a significant amount of damage as a result of the relationship with the other person, and even with suspicion. Yet Sagittarius simply can't pull away, and Sagittarius just can't forget about this person, no matter how much his heart hurts. I feel terrible about Sagittarius. Should I go get some help for myself instead? You have the opportunity to recover, but only if you give yourself enough time and space to do so. If you continue to project a negative attitude, Sagittarius will suffer an even greater loss in the end. The sign of Sagittarius needs to rediscover its capacity for joy, which, in turn, will lead it to a brighter horizon in the future.